Hello everyone. Today we're going to walk through placing an order that is customized. As you all know, the first thing we're going to do, we're always going to start with entering the order details. Once you've entered the order details, you see your customers sell to, you make sure your start date's okay. You go ahead and you enter your purchase order. If you have comments or any drop ship information, you can go ahead and enter that. Some of the brands that you use may have those, some may not. It's really configurable by the brands if they want to go ahead and receive header comments or if they want to go ahead and allow you to drop ship. Some brands also may require logo instructions if we are talking through a customized order. This may also have an effect on different order types. Each of the brands is different. They can configure the order types and instructions for customization one by one, but just make sure that you're always checking your order type and any sort of additional information they may have to do with logo instructions. From there, we'll go ahead and click Save, and we'll start looking at our product. I'm going to go ahead and pick this grid view because I like to see the products a little more in a direct-to-consumer-like way. If I wanted to go ahead and see my products a lot more per screen, I can always click on this list view. But I'm going to go ahead and pick the grid view. For me today, I'm going to use my search. I'm really only wanting black products. So I'm going to go ahead and use my search, and now only the black products are showing up. I'm also going to go ahead and use my sorts. So there's a couple different sorts here recommended for you. That's going to take products that you are similar to or the same as those you've ordered before. Top products, these are going to be all the top products throughout the company that are being ordered. Again, mine's only going to be black here. And then my top products. So these are now going to take the products that are the ones that I specifically have ordered before. Those are great sorts to use, especially when you're doing maybe a reorder or an at-once order, and you really want to know what's trending within the organization or the brand that you're ordering for, or what you've already purchased before. Remember, over here on the filters, you can always filter for seasons, product categories, colors. Those are usually the most often seen throughout the different brands. But some of the brands will be very, have a ton of different options there on the filter area. So from here, I can drill in. I can see all of the different product views. And I can drill in on the product swatch and see the detail of the fabric here. It's easier to see here with the blue. But from here, I'm going to go ahead and enter my quantities. I do actually like this blue now that I'm in here, so I'm going to go ahead and enter that and add those to my cart. As you can see, the product added successfully will always pop up to let you know that the product's added, and the button will change to a lighter gray color. You can always hover over the cart over here to see how many different styles you've ordered, how many quantity you've ordered. So that's going to take the total units and then what your cart total is so far. Or you can do the quick and easy way and just click on the little basket, and that's going to go ahead and enter or just add the product here. So I've done a couple vests, I've done a couple jackets, done a couple quarter zips, and we'll go ahead into the cart. So as you can see here on the cart, the first couple will have quantity because I entered them with quantity in them, and the ones down below do not because I did that quick add. So here we will go through adding and using a size scale. So for this vest, I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 size scale. So I did 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 size scale. Next, I can go ahead and enter my total quantity of units, which is 20, and then I can distribute that out into a nice size run. If I wanted to copy and paste that size run, I could go ahead, I could copy it to all, I could copy it to anything that has the same product class or product category, or I could copy it just to that selected size run. I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of my order here. Now, if I were to over order like this, as you can see, I wanted 5 units and only 4 are available. I would have to go back and finish that order. Now, if I wanted to make a back order, I could do that, but only if there was a quantity line below here that told me that this product would be available in the future. Here, I'm going to use my size scale again. So I'm going to do a 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. With this one, we are doing really well with the Drake shorts. So I'm going to go ahead and put 30 units and distribute those out as well. If you do have product that has multiple dimensions, you'll see it like this. So this is a 32 and a 34. So you go ahead and see that product, and I can go ahead and complete my order. So now here, let's concentrate on adding some customization. So I'm going to go ahead here and click Add Emblem. I will choose my emblem, Arizona Country Club. I'm going to next choose my placement. And so I'm going to go ahead and pick maybe left cuff. And then I'm going to go ahead, pick specific colors. Because it's black, I really want a gray logo this time. And I'm going to add emblem and close. So as you can see, it will show all my emblem, the cuffs, the colors, and the cost. It will show the upcharge for each level of customization. And if you as a retailer have already negotiated some sort of deal with a brand where you order a certain number of customized product or per line or per style or per product category, all of those neat details will be shown here on this line as well. So this is your actual cost for 8 units, and it's $8. So you can always see your emblem cost here as $64, and then your total wholesale, which would be your wholesale price up here, plus your total emblem cost, and that will equal your total dollars. You can copy and paste this, which makes it really easy. So if I wanted exactly the same thing for the next couple lines, I could copy the emblem. I could do that to all of my same product classes, which would do it for all of my polos here, or I could do it to selected products. So I'm going to go ahead and do it to my polo and my vest. Now, once I paste to selected, I want you to watch. Because I picked a cuff and a vest wouldn't have a cuff, what it will do is it'll tell me that the placement's not valid for product number 117, and it did not add or copy that customization to that product. But as you can see, the customization has been copied to anything that it could be copied to. And from here, I could go ahead and move into the next one. I'm going to go ahead and pick this logo this time. Now, as you can see, it's only going to show the placements available that would be applicable for a vest. So it won't show you maybe the different sleeves or cuffs, but it will actually show you just the other options. I'm going to go ahead and pick a color coordinate. Maybe I like gray and brown and silver. Oops, maybe I need to, let's see, gray, brown, and silver, something like that. Click next. Now, if you do have a new logo that you wanted to do, we'll show that next time. Add emblem and close. And now I've added that emblem to this product. So again, you can use your copy and paste if there was multiple vests, and I could copy that as well. The next thing we'll do here is show what to do if you have a new logo. So on this blank hoodie, I'm going to go ahead and pick a new logo. So right here, I pick new tape, artwork to follow. I'm going to go ahead and select my placement, which makes it really easy for that brand to know. Then I'm going to go ahead and select club colors since I'm entering a new logo. So new logo, use silver, something like that. And then I can go right here and browse and add my new logo if I wanted to do that. So I could go ahead, I could add the logo that I'm wanting to add here, and then it will actually add that new logo and send that to the brand when you submit the order. So it's telling them, hey, there's a new logo, and it actually will notify them and send the order in with that new logo. From here, I'm going to go ahead and I already have my quantity in, but I'm not going to worry about adding customization to my shorts or pants. Here on this vest, I am going to actually copy this logo. So I'm going to say copy to selected. I want to do my vest here, paste to selected. So as you can see, that looks great. And my quarter zip, I'm not going to actually add a logo there. So I do have to put in my quantities. And oops, don't want 43 there. We'll put 5 and go to the end. At the end of the order, you're always going to see a summary. So I can see my total polos, my total vests, my total hoodies, and my total shorts here. And I can go ahead and proceed to the review. Now, if I do have an error, so I do have a line that still has 0 units, I can go ahead and click Edit. It's going to take me right to that line and show me, highlight the error that I have here, which is great. So I can go ahead and make sure that I have a good and valid order. From there, I will proceed to the review. And I can look at my order. I'm always going to have my total and my quantity, have my details and dates, any sort of additional information. I'll have a nice look at all the emblems that I've added and what those emblems look like, any sort of color changes, color coordinate, what my logo cost is for each of these. And then I can go ahead and check out on my order. Simple as that.